basically, I'm a fan of high life, so I'm really excited to have fun this evening. I'm really excited to have fun this evening.
Yeah, I'm very excited because a lot of people are here. Friends and enemies are here. Bad ones and good ones are also here. So I'm here to enjoy myself, man. I'm here with my nigga, man.
What are your expectations for tonight's show? I'm expecting to be entertained by the live band.
Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you an exotic singer, very sexy voice. A round of applause for one and only Nanaya coming up stage. A big round of applause. And she's going to do this with Kwame. There she comes. There she comes. I told you. I told you. I told you. Nanaya.
Yeah, baby.
What you saying?
Hey, yo.
Try me hard go back white. Club beer. We put your film with glasses now, why? And let's have fun. This is an experience. One more time for Nanaya on Club Life.
Thank you. Aquaba. What's say? Everyone having a good time? Yeah. Now we're dreaming, no I'm saying I dream. If we die, we'll frame it, set me won't change. Me bedroom fear that you now open any me but moi, but yet don't sure me new. And so man till come. For a while, my truck for the so I like a voicemail. I signed ya, yeah, maybe the pain I will bet it was sent so. Catch me, say, what done me? I said, wait, and a ready, mammy, oh, try me, breathing, I mean, you're a shimona. Hey, I'm saying you would have done me. Hey, I know, Chris, I would done me, I try me, try me, say, what done me. Yeah.
Live.
You know, when any of our to send you right, you know, guarantee someone on the final. So by Papa, Chinny, how Booney home. I'm bankrupt, so I go to Booney home. I bet you want to bet you on your video.
Club Live.
Just in a yeni jay and go rich in any yarn and no jam and pale. Yeah, who for Friday do a jinxia and go rich in I can watch it dim and no yes to see boy. Now send me yeah, I said then you number now so yeah, who got some over and there are you but you're not Uncle see ya and then I'm Mario Jones, oh boy, who are they? And New America, oh boy, who are they? And New America, oh boy, who they? And New America, oh boy, who are they?
Let's talk about your growing up and the musical blood lineage.
Okay.
Let's talk about
what do you want to know?
Father, grandfather, grandparents, all being musicians.
Yeah.
And probably your children going to be musicians.
See you, I know, right? Okay, my grandfather was Dick Everett. He was Fanti American. He was a tap dancer and a musician. And my mother, Lola Everett, was also a singer. And my dad.
Everybody knows.
Pat Thomas, the man himself, who doesn't want to grow old.
I think he still is the golden voice of
Africa. The golden voice of Africa, yes sir. Yeah, he really is. And now me. Yeah, so hey.
Your children obviously haven't.
And my kids, yeah, they love music. Oh, they're crazy about music.
You have kids now?
I have two, yeah.
Wow, and they sing?
They love singing. They love music. I mean, I think they'll probably be musicians.
How old are they?
3 and 1.
Wow. Yeah. You don't look it.
Thank you. It runs in the genes, I think. My dad is quite petite. My mom is also a smallish woman. So.
Did your dad's music influence you?
Oh yeah, a lot, a lot. I grew up listening to my dad. I mean, my auntie and my mom, they had all his records in the house, so we played it a lot. Yeah, he was, I think, I would be his #1 fan, if that's the right word. But yeah, I love my dad's songs. I mean, I listen to some of them now, and it just brings back memories. You know, some of them make me cry, some of them just brings back fun times. Yeah, my dad's music influenced me a lot. Yeah.
Which of them is your favorite?
Oh, I got plenty, but the one that really did it for me was Jaisu, and I recorded it with Kwame.
Okay. Yeah. I needed you to sing a line from that song for me.
Okay. Yeah. Oh boy. Adoye, Adobe Hawadrin, Adobe to Akuma, San Odobiye boy, Odobiye boy. Asamayo boni birampa, nane masana bodie, Jesu, nane Jesu.
Don't be how I dream. Oh, don't be too akuma. Oh, don't mean you want to wait. Mizuma doy mau. Once so was it with doy mau. Then some fun sabama hunty. Mama will bring I will basa. Now in summer break I am asa. Now me raise it. What to me chin chin. Now I to man until one until some of what be a sewa. Now ma come till what to be him. I'm a mohunda. Say you me brave ma. Now me raise it in a say yo. Oh damn wa we are. On your double from your eye. Money be around as I will be a Fatima, my son of Jesus. Itu kwan busumesi anetrina manzi wokan mejine hindo nere ya retni ono huwa drinti are who never for shabu ina me ya rechi truthful onantina my emina yanko kamena mejina tiyo netrin Mama bona Maria was it when so that's when you saw mama that Mati wakumane bele beti esianzum oh as it would akash but yes and every number oh ninyam demo what to be a free mara yeah I'm
What would you do to revive high life music and bring it there or take it there where you expect it to be?
I will keep live music on track, that's one. Originality, hard work. Just try to do things naturally and use whatever natural resources that we have, you know, and just go with it rather than trying to copy other people all the time. I think if anything, we should learn from it and learn the good part of it and try to make our own as good as theirs rather than trying to sound like other people or trying to be other people. You know, for me, it's just, you're not selling Ghanaian music. You're trying to copy and sell someone else's, which it won't, and that's why I think that's one of the main reasons why we haven't really crossed as Ghanaian musicians, it's very difficult. It's been very difficult for us. I think we have to try to change the way we do things here.
I feel so good telling people you sang the theme song.
John and I did that, yeah. And your taxi driver, no rebate. See, oh boy. And you know.
How did that come about?
John Kay, that man.
I know he's the originator of Taxi Driver.
Yes, he is.
Then he said that Nanaya, make a song, or let's make a song.
He said, what do we have for soundtrack here, huh? Taxi Driver. And,
okay, well,
he took me to one of his friends' studio. I think it was somewhere in Kwashima or Kwashibu.
Oh, you did that here?
Yeah, we did that, yeah.
Okay.
And then he said, just before we started singing, within some few minutes he put the song together. He said, it's a local thing, so you have to make it really raw and local, and because it's for the mass. Because the voice is already rich. So trying to lay it on the lyrics that he had from me and what he was trying to get, it wouldn't have worked. So he said, so no lani nefe local. I'm thinking, John, what do you mean local? He said, lani. So I sang taxi, taxi, and yeah, taxi driver, no rebate. I see a lot of John Kay in Kwame Yeboah, a lot. Creativity, seriousness. John Kay was he was like a dad. He was everything. He had my best interest at heart. That was the #1 thing I loved about him. He always wanted the best for me, and he really wanted to take me up there, not just Ghana. He wanted me to cross, barrier music-wise, and we didn't really get the opportunity to do that because he passed away so soon.
That was good. Let's get ourselves out of this sorrowful mood.
Let's go have some fun.
Let's do some go-karting.
All right.
And then when we come back, we'll round up our conversation.
Okay. focus, determination, originality. For me, it's always, sticking to your own and be original, and don't try to be or sound like another person. You have to do you. You have to be you, because that's what God gave you, something special. So if you don't use it and you're using someone else's, that's not going to work.
Yours is going to waste.
You have to, it's going to be a waste. Everybody copies everybody, fine, but I can easily sound like Celine Dion if I want to, but you would hear Nanaya in there somehow if I sang a Celine Dion.
Club Beer is projecting and reviving high life. That is why both of us have the opportunity here today to talk about our music. What's your take on that?
We need, I mean, it's a good thing that they're doing that, because, like I said, high life music needs to be revived. It needs to get out there for the rest of the world to hear. And I've played high life, a few times in London. A few people that have seen me play at Plus 233 have gone crazy and are wondering why, and because they've heard what's out there at the moment. And so for me, I think it's an amazing thing what Club Beer is doing, and I'm just honored to taking part in it, because I watched Ofi. I went to Ofi's performance, and it was great. So yeah, I think we need more of this. We need more of this. We need to get everybody on this, man. It's amazing. So thanks, Club Beer.
It's for high life greats and high life greats in the making.
It's amazing, and I think they're doing a good job. Really.
So you're a great or a great in the making.
See you.
It's been wonderful having you, Nanaya.
Thank you, Mickey.
One more time.
And I too. I can't leave you without my too.
Yeah, I too.
Thank you.
Club Live will be right back.
At Club Life, you get to enjoy great high life music by old and new musicians, legends, as well as great musicians in the making. This is where you get to enjoy real high life music with some of the talented bands of our time.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Club Live.
The Akan language is spoken in two tones, up, down, papa, papa, and then the tones will differentiate the meanings. So if you slang the key, people will not understand what you are saying, because you need to get the tones right.
Welcome back.
appreciate high life?
Okay, it's I mean, high life covers varied styles and time periods, so it's very difficult to pin it down to a certain ingredient. But there's always a heartbeat and a rhythmic pulse that when you feel like it's high life. And as Ambuli always says to me, there's two. There's one which goes like that.
And there's another, that's a male one.
That's the male one, and you've got a
that's a female.
Well, it depends. People they say the other one is male.
So yeah,
it's fine. But mostly when people sing high life, there's a certain mode which is coming from palm wine. So you got things like amponsa. You've got things like kwa. You got things like dagomba with their styles of guitar playing or music modes. Same as like Sichi or Donson, which is a bit of a can modes in there. And this defines a bit what high life is. Then you can talk about the themes that high life music has dealt with over the years. Some of it being life, death, poverty, happiness, fun, love, and things like that. I mean, I guess they are all universal issues, but especially with death, which high life talks a lot about, not in a sad way, but in a way to encourage people. It's a very definitive part of the themes of high life. Although I have not written like any song on death anyway, but fun and dancing is a very big part. And most high life music tends to be a bit mid-tempo to up-tempo because it's music that was meant for dancing, making people move. Yeah, so instruments-wise, guitar will be a very big part of high life, Earlier in the years was a lot of horn, saxophone, trumpet. And then the guitars took over. You've got the guitar band high life in the 60s and 70s coming. And then with the introduction of technology, you've got the burger high life coming, which was a mix of old high life style and like disco, Cool and the Gang style. So you've got George Darko, Charles Samoa, playing. And then it still got mixed with hip hop, which we came to refer as hip life. So the sounds have varied, but over the time you can still feel that pulse in there, Yeah, and that's the sound.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time I'll request of you to put it together for a Wizkid on guitars, and he's going to warm you up on Club Life. Let's put it together for this young man, a high life great in the making. Kyekyeku.
Okay. See, fine woman, fine woman, fine woman, fine woman, fine woman. Whoa, show your love, fine woman, fine woman. Fine woman, fine woman, fine woman. Whoa, show your love. Fine woman, fine woman, fine woman, fine woman, fine woman. Whoa, show your love. Fine woman, fine woman, fine woman, fine woman. Oh, show your love. Waiting cry I do, when you know they watch my face. Waiting cry I do, when you know they talk with me. Waiting cry I do, when you know they watch my face. Waiting cry I do, when you know they laugh with me. I see some you see forever, oh bad dreaming so. Some you see forever, and ya from you. Some you see forever, bad dreaming so. Some you see forever, and ya from you. Come on, fine woman, fine woman. know they get power, eh? All over Ghana, it be the biggest yawa. I get wahala, cause I know they get power, eh? All over Ghana, it be the biggest yawa. See, 6:45 Champions League match for Come On Live and I light up. Well, look, my phone battery die. How I go fit charge? Light up. I type some work on my desktop, but Charlie, I no save them. Light up. Party they start. Fresh girls go camp, but I go fit bash. Light up. ECG, candle generator. If I got you, you go see your mother. ECG, electricity can be in Ghana. If I got you, you go see. The way it is lights off, they come, they go, yeah, it be serious. This be the 20th time in a day, so I was curious. I went straight to the ECG station, like an answer email. I pretended that I was there to sell some cow. My camera captured the man who they give the lights off. They call him Pipira, alias Pere. He's got some roaster for this Pere. On the roaster, this be what he plans to do. Every Black Star match, every 6 o'clock, anytime one sees, yeah, BEC or more. Every Black Star match, every 6 o'clock, oh. Anytime one sees, yeah, BEC or more. ECG, candle generator, check it. If I got you, you go see your mother. ECG, electricity can be in Ghana. If I got you, you go see your mother. ECG.
High life versus live band music.
Yeah. The high life itself, for the most part of it, has been performed live.
Okay.
I think the majority of high life until the 90s were recorded live.
Would you say there's no high life without live band music?
90% yes. Now the music has been dynamic and changed over time. The music has followed the production technologies over time. Yeah. So in the days where live music, in the 90s coming to the early 2000s when live music was not so easy to make in Ghana, people resorted to using the computer softwares, and they made high life. They made very good high life. I mean, with a different sound, which sounded a little bit more acidic and a bit more dry and punchy, you know. So yeah, you can still make high life without instrumentation, as in like live instruments. But for me, the classic sound that goes out of Ghana, the definitive high life sound, has to be live.
When you move the end of the power,
kakra,
to kakra on the guitar.
Aye.
Say guitar, no caso me bo.
Oh, make sure say guitar. No. Once I read the move.
I'm putting something at the live router.
So this one I'll sing with you, right?
Okay, go.
Kakra, kakra, fio, kakro. Kakra, kakra, fio, kakro. Kakra, kakra, fio, kakro. Kakra, kakra, fio, kakro. Then you listen. Life is like that. Sometimes it cold to you. Life is like that. Sometimes it hot to you. Life is like that. Sometimes it cold to you. Life is like that. Sometimes it hot to you. Kakra, kakra, poku, little by little. Petit, chale life go be. Kakra, kakra,
fio, kakro. Kakra, kakra, fio, kakro.
Kakra, kakra,
fio,
kakro. Kakra, kakra.
Come on, say that, all the way, all the way, Fredo Amao. Anquano gay. Fredo Amao. Stamara, nanare, stamara, nanare, stamara, nanare. Anquano gay, stamara, nanare, stamara, nanare, stamara, nanare. Fredo Amao. I'm quite okay. Fredo Amao. Hey, stamara, nanare, stamara, nanare, stamara, nanare. I'm quite okay. Stamara, nanare, stamara, nanare, stamara, nanare. Hey, see, I want to love you from my heart. Oh yes, it's true. I want to love you from my heart, oh yes, it's true. So if you see your name, come running. Oh, damn it, I wanna, hey, you cool. If you hear your name, come running. Oh, damn it, I wanna, hey, you cool. Hey, I'm quite okay. Fredo, I'm out. I'm quite okay. Fredo, I'm out.
Club Live.
See if you call a freak a woman just like that, Charlie, she no go green. If you call a freak a woman just like that, Charlie, she no go green. She go say, I'll be lady, oh. She go say, I'll be lady, oh. But you for call Africa, woman with respect and some money, oh. You for call Africa, woman with respect and then some money, oh. Hey, then she go say, I'll be your baby, oh. Then she go say, I'll be your baby, oh. Call her for dance, she go dance the fire dance. Call her for dance, she go dance the lady dance. Call her for dance, she go dance the fire dance. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey. Call her for dance, she go dance the fire dance. Call her for dance, she go dance the lady dance. Call her for dance, she go dance the fire dance. Whoa.
You write yourself?
I write my own music and I produce my own stuff.
What inspires your writing, your lyrics?
The main thing is the Ghanaian society, contemporary Ghanaian society. Christianity is a big subject that I talk about. And then issues that just happen on the streets as well. I talk about also love. It's not really a big part of what I sing about. I sing about love.
Why is that?
Because I think it's too easy.
To sing about love?
Yeah. I mean, for 80 years, everyone has sung about love.
Okay.
There's a pool of words that you can take and just string things together and sing about love. I mean, it's a very nice topic to sing about, but it's too easy, I find, especially here, because everyone sings about love. And so when I sing about love, it really means, you know, from a certain angle. Yeah, but I sing about folk tales and the Ghanaian and the philosophy of life, you know, proverbs and stuff like that. Sometimes I reflect on what proverbs mean, and then I use them to sing, to write songs. Sometimes I am a bit political, not in the sense of taking political side, but looking at our political situation in general, and then having social commentary on that. And I guess it's important to reflect the time, the dispensation you are in, so that in future when people listen to your music, they can say, oh, he existed at this point in time. He talked about the past as well, and then he projected into the future. So,
Club beer, Ghana's premium beer, original Ghana's beer, is up to the task of reviving our music and celebrating the legends and the legends in the making. What do you think of that?
Well, I know there are other big companies and corporate world would like to support as well, and Club, kudos for taking that up. I think it's good that if we have this environment created to make the music more enjoyable to people, then yeah, we'll be helping in the development of our nation as well. So Club is good, and it's good that you have me to play on your show. Yeah. And yeah, to meet new people, meet new audience, and to share a glass of Club.
Cheers.
Cheers, man.
We're going to get you back on there.
Yeah.
I tell you the truth.
I'm always available, man. Like myself, believe in your dreams. It's the first thing you have to have, and then work pursuing your dreams. I know you've heard this a lot of time. Advice is very difficult commodity to come by, especially in our side of the world. So if you have an old man, go and visit and take a lot of stuff from them, because they've got a lot of advice to give. And to the old ones, I always salute Ebo Taylor, Mbule, Pat Thomas, Ejakonimo for bringing us closer to them and giving us a lot of tips. And I'd like to admonish a lot more old people to avail themselves to the young ones to come and share knowledge with them.
I see you long time. 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 Them things where you they do. I see you long time. Them things where you they do. I see you long time. I see you long time. Yeah, I see you long time.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Club Live.
The Akan language is spoken in two tones, up, down, papa, papa, and then the tones will differentiate the meanings. So if you slang the key, people will not understand what you are saying because you need to get the tones right.
So to me in same room, and in same answer, I can be it me can't be as I just saw that over cool bit was come out some mamma.